Hello there. Happy New Year. It's the 1st of Jan. It's 2023. And yeah, I just thought let's just clap onto the situation. First video of the year, first day. Here's what's been on my mind for a minute now. But yeah, let's get on with it. What is the alcohol limit on South African roads? You know, if you're driving, what's the limit, right? 0, mama, right? So maybe you know the answer, but what does it mean? So what does it mean, like, to a person that's drinking, like, practically now? So you out with your friends, you're drinking, you drove there, you're gonna drive back. So practically, as you are sipping on whatever it is that you'll be sipping on, what does the 0, mamang mean to you in practical terms? Like, do you know, Hore, like, okay, if I am now past whatever number of glasses, then I'm definitely over the 0, mama. You know, and I think this is very important, guys, because a lot of people got arrested, you know, a lot of people been getting arrested, a lot of people are gonna get arrested still because of this. And are they over the limit? Hey man, you know, it is what it is. If you're over the limit, you're over the limit. But what I'm trying to emphasize here is the manner in which the thing is communicated. Is it in a way that you and I can easily understand? Are we easily able to comprehend this thing? To say, okay, I know that if I am drinking dambi of whatever, and I am halfway through whatever that dambi, right? Then I know I'm like halfway to the limit, or where am I in as far as the limit goes? Because here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. This is now me, right? I think the way it's been communicated does not make sense to the people for whom the information is meant for, right? The limit is in decimal form, number one. The measurement unit on the alcohol beverages is in milliliters. The volume of alcohol in those beverages is in percentages. Now you have 3 different measurement units regarding the same thing. So we gotta work this thing out now. Now you gotta be drinking the, you know, trying to figure out how you get from decimals to percentages via milliliters, or I don't know what the formula is. You know what I mean, guys? It's not practical for, I think, your average person. So I think that the way that this information is communicated does not help deter the behavior. And not because people just wanna, people are ill-disciplined. It is what it is. Hence, the reason for laws, rules, policies, whatever. But if the goal of this law, this limit, is really so that people can adhere to it, how come it's not in a format where we can be like, for example, listen, if you are drinking a dampi of any alcoholic beverage that has 4% alcohol in it, and you are halfway on that dump, then you are at the limit. Like, I think that is a bit more understandable than the alcohol limit is 0, comma whatever. Okay. And then can we at least boil it down to a number of sips on an average beverage, like something, like, because this thing is not talking to us, guys. I drink, I drink, and I've been stopped, and I'm like, guys, what's the limit? They're like 0, comma mama. I'm like, but I hear you, but like, what you saying to me? What you saying to me? Because like, I look at this thing, it's like milliliters. Let's not talk at each other when it comes to these laws, guys. Let's talk to us. Let us receive these things in a way, on a level where we can be like, basic 1 + 1 is a 2. We get it. No arguments. Right? So now, we don't want, drunk driving and all of that stuff on our roads. Nobody wants that, But now you get people, you get a father who gets arrested, and now they got a criminal record, or they're stuck in jail, and there's a whole family out here that's without this guy. And I mean, was he trying to be out there, just messing around, trying to be naughty? No, we adults out here, guys. We adults, right? So I would bet that the majority of people that have been arrested for drunken driving do not understand how to comply to the limit. I would bet, because I don't get it myself. I've never been arrested for it, but I've been stopped at roadblocks, and I've had a drink, whatever. I've been breathalyzed once in my day, and it was okay, right? So, but I'm saying still, I got lucky. But it shouldn't get to one getting lucky when it comes to these things, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right? It shouldn't be a luck thing. I should be like, okay, I get it. When you say 0, mamang, I should be able to say, yeah, but I'm 0, where it makes sense to me. Now, guys, let's fix this thing, man. Let's let this set the tone for the year in terms of the quality of our communication, guys. Government, it's the first day of 2023. In 2024, it's gonna go down, election-wise, right? So all I'm saying is, whether it's I don't know who is responsible for these things. I know there's like the Arrive Alive campaign, which I haven't really seen much of it in recent times. SEPS, Metro Police, you're the guys on the roads. We definitely bump into you out there, so we know you involved in there somehow. You law enforcers. So can we, I'm inviting you guys to invite me to have the conversation. Let's have a whole discussion and have a practical setup where at the end of the day the broader public can understand, okay, and I really feel for women that drink, because have you seen the alcohol percentages in these wines, guys? Wine! Have you guys seen the lowest that I've seen in terms of the percentage of alcohol in wines that I can remember, I think it's like 12 or 13%. I haven't seen that in like your average beer. Yeah, when you're talking like hot spirits and stuff, I hear that. But also, for the most part, people mix that with what, dash, whatever. So I'm assuming it reduces, the potency, the alcohol effect, right? But wine, you drink it as is, right? And like, wine bottle is like 3 glasses. Huh? A person can finish this thing. 12%, my dog. Come on. So let's communicate to us guys in a language we can understand. Me, I don't understand. 0, mamma means nothing. I mean, I hear you. But, so is it a sip? Is it a gulp? Like, of what? Oh, like, I don't get it. If you ask the question, I can answer, but still, I don't have the necessary level of understanding for me to be able to implement this thing where I can at least adhere to it. That's all I'm saying. So, the first video, 2023, let this be, a guideline in terms of how our conversations go. Let us understand each other, guys. In our conversations, make sure that you really are on the same level of understanding with all the necessary people involved in that conversation, so that going forward, there's no glitches. Right now, there's glitches. We keep getting arrested for this thing. Not because we don't want to adhere to it, but we cannot. We cannot because we don't understand it. So, I'm calling out the powers that be, SAPS, South African Police Service, the Metro Police Department, whether it's JMPD or Tshwane, I'm in GP. So those are the ones, I guess, that are relevant to me. But yeah, like on a national level, guys, let us, so what I will do is I will email this video, at least the link to the media liaison officers at these places, and in the email I'll request an interview, and hopefully they reach out, and then we can get a whole situation where we hash it out, and then we bring it back to you guys on a level where it's practical, where you will understand it on a real 1+1 level, proper grassroots ground level, where even when you get stopped the next time, you will know, like now, there's no excuse. There is no excuse, right? So yeah, guys, I'm trying to push this thing of uploading videos regularly now. I'm not sure of the time frames yet, but first day done, good. That's been on my mind. That's what's been on my mind. Wish you everything of the best for the year. Your resolutions, for those of you that do make resolutions, do that. Keep up with it. And then, yeah, man. On Twitter, at the allowed one, THEALOUD, with 1, the digit. That's me. And then, yeah, subscribe to the channel, please. I'm just doing this free flow, freehand, unrehearsed, unedited, unscripted. I just choose a topic, I press record on the phone, And this is it. So, shout outs, man. The only allowed one in the business. Hala.